The moment she opened the door, she knew something was wrong. Her daughter's backpack sat in the hallway. It had never been left there before. No note, no text, no sound, just silence where laughter used to live. She called her daughter's name twice, then screamed it. The house echoed back nothing. That was the last normal moment of her life. Everything changed after that. This is not a story about monsters under the bed. It's about what happens when they step into the light, when they wear familiar faces and take the people we love most. Every year, over 460,000 missing persons cases are reported in the U.S. Most are resolved within hours, but some vanish without a trace, and the clock starts ticking the second they're gone. For every hour lost, the chances shrink, hope fades. Families break, lives stop, and the world keeps moving like nothing happened. This is one of those stories, not because it made headlines, but because it could happen to you, to me, to anyone. Sarah Miller lived in a quiet neighborhood outside Denver, two-story home with ivy on the side, a golden retriever named Buddy, a garden she tended every Sunday morning. She worked as a nurse at St. Luke's Hospital. 12-hour shifts, always tired, but always smiling. Her daughter Lily turned 13 last spring. Straight A's, played cello in the school orchestra, dreamed of becoming a marine biologist. She loved dolphins more than anything. Sarah and Lily were close. They did everything together. Movie nights, baking cookies, walking to the park after dinner. They weren't perfect. Lily sometimes forgot to clean her room. Sarah sometimes snapped when she was exhausted. But they always made up, with hugs, with pancakes, with whispered, "I love yous" before bedtime. On the day Lily disappeared, it was raining. Soft drizzle against the windows. Sarah woke up early for her shift. Lily was still asleep. She left a note on the kitchen counter. "Love you, sweetie. Back tonight. Breakfast in fridge." She kissed Lily's forehead, patted Buddy, grabbed her keys, and drove off. At 7:47 a.m., Sarah got a call from the school. Lily hadn't shown up for first period. Sarah checked her phone. No messages. No missed calls. She called Lily's number, straight to voicemail. She called neighbors. No one had seen her. She called the police. By 9:90 a.m., officers were knocking on doors. Search teams formed. Drones scanned rooftops. K-9 units combed the woods behind the school, but no sign of Lily, no footprints, no dropped items, nothing, only her backpack left by the front door, like she never meant to leave. The detective assigned was Mark Reyes, mid-40s, salt and pepper hair, wore his badge like a burden. He'd been on the force for 17 years, seen too much, lost too many. He didn't sugarcoat things. "We'll find her," he said, "but we need to consider all possibilities." Sarah stared at him. "What do you mean? Runaway? Abduction?" "Accident. She wouldn't run away," Sarah said. "She loves me," Reyes nodded. "I believe you, but we can't ignore anything. The first 48 hours are critical." They launched a media campaign. Posters went up everywhere. News vans camped outside Sarah's house. Reporters asked endless questions. Sarah gave interviews, held photos of Lily, spoke directly to whoever took her. "If you're watching, please let her go. She's just a kid." Her voice cracked. But she didn't cry. Not yet. She couldn't afford to. Crying meant stopping. Stopping meant losing time. Time was the enemy. Every minute mattered. The FBI joined the investigation. Profiling began. They looked at known predators, checked sex offender registries, monitored online activity. Lily's phone last pinged near a gas station 2 miles away at 6:15 a.m. before school started. Why was she out so early? No one knew. Security footage showed a figure in a hoodie, too blurry to identify. Car pulled up. Figure got in, drove off. Was it Lily or someone else? The image haunted Sarah. She watched it on loop, over and over, trying to see her daughter. But all she saw was shadow. The days passed. No leads, no ransom demands, no bodies, just silence. Sarah stopped sleeping, stopped eating. She wandered the house, touched Lily's clothes, smelled her shampoo, sat on her bed, whispered into the dark, "Where are you, baby?" Neighbors tried to help, brought meals, sent cards, prayed, but their eyes said what words couldn't. They were losing hope. Sarah refused. She stayed sharp, focused. She studied maps, called tips into the hotline, knocked on doors herself, even went to the gas station, talked to the clerk, showed Lily's picture. "No," the man said. "Didn't notice." But something in his voice twitched. Sarah felt it. She told Reyes. He questioned the clerk again. No alibi, no record, just nervous energy. They brought him in for more questioning. Nothing stuck. case stalled. Then, a break. A woman called from a town 50 miles north, said she saw a girl matching Lily's description. At a bus station, buying a ticket, with cash, head down, hood up, looked scared. Police rushed to the station, reviewed tapes, found the moment, same hoodie, same build, same backpack, but the face, unclear. Ticket was for Cheyenne, departed 2 hours prior. They contacted Wyoming authorities, tracked the bus, boarded it at the next stop. No Lily, just an older teen girl, running from an abusive home. She borrowed Lily's photo from the news, used it to confuse investigators. A desperate act, not malicious, but crushing. Sarah collapsed when she heard, finally cried. For hours, curled on the floor, holding Lily's stuffed dolphin. Reyes sat beside her. Didn't speak, just waited, until she looked up. We're not done, she said. No, we keep going. He nodded. You're stronger than you know. Back to square one. But Sarah wasn't giving up. She started digging herself, scoured Lily's laptop, found nothing unusual. Texts with friends, school projects, YouTube videos about coral reefs. Then, her browser history, one site visited repeatedly. Safe Passage Network. Never heard of it. She typed the name. Website came up, looked official, blue and white design, logo of a hand holding a child's, tagline, protecting youth at risk. Promised shelter, legal aid, transportation for kids escaping abuse, all anonymous, no questions asked. Sarah froze. Did Lily think she was in danger? From her? Impossible. They fought sometimes. But never violence, never fear. She read testimonials, kids thanking Safe Passage, saying they were saved, given new lives, new names, no contact with past, to protect them, the site said. Sarah's blood ran cold. Could Lily have believed she needed saving? Who would tell her that? She searched for staff. Contact info, nothing, only a hotline, no physical address, no public records, like a ghost. She called the number, voicemail. Message said services were suspended due to security concerns, recent threats. Sarah wrote down the phrase. Security concerns. Sounded like a cover. She brought it to Reyes. He ran checks, found shell companies, bank accounts in the Caymans, website hosted overseas, administered through encrypted servers. Someone didn't want to be found. But why? Then a name. Linked to domain registration. Ben Carter. Fake ID likely, but tied to a P.O. box in Casper, Wyoming. Reyes sent agents. Box was empty, but they found security footage. Man picking up mail, hat low, face obscured, height matched, build similar. Agent enhanced the image, zoomed on hands. Left hand had a scar, ring-shaped, burn mark. Sarah saw it, gasped. That's Mr. Saw It. Dunne. Who? Lily's music teacher. Reyes frowned. From school? Yes. Taught cello. Quiet man, kept to himself. But Sarah remembered something. Once Lily came home upset, said Mr. Dunne criticized her playing, told her she lacked discipline. She cried. Sarah considered complaining, but Lily said it was fine, didn't want trouble. Now Sarah wondered, was it more than criticism? Was it grooming? Reyes pulled Dunne's file. Clean, no arrests, no complaints. Substitute teacher, hired 6 months ago. Background check passed. But something nagged Reyes. He requested employment records, original application, photo didn't match, different eye color, hairline, nose, faked documents. They issued a warrant, raided Dunne's apartment. Empty, clean, too clean, no personal items, no photos, no books. Like no one lived there. But in the closet, back corner, loose floorboard, under it, a USB drive. Reyes plugged it in, files opened, lists, names, ages, photos, all girls, teenagers, including Lily, dates, locations, pickup logs, safe houses, codes, and a journal written by Dunne, or whoever he really was. First entry, Project Phoenix advances, 7 subjects, Phoenix advances, 7 subjects secured. Lily Miller shows exceptional promise. Compliant, intelligent, emotionally isolated, perfect candidate. Sarah read over Reyes' shoulder. Hand trembled. Emotionally isolated? No, I loved her. Reyes kept reading. Heartbreaking, but necessary. They must believe they are in danger. Must believe rescue is real. Safe passage is their only hope. Sarah backed away. They brainwashed her? Looks like it. How? Why? The files revealed a pattern. Target vulnerable teens, groom through authority, teachers, coaches, counselors, convince them their families are abusive or neglectful or dangerous, plant seeds of doubt. Isolation begins, then introduce safe passage, offer escape, provide false documents, relocate, disappear, forever. And for what? Money? Trafficking? Reyes dug deeper. found transfers, large sums, moving to offshore accounts, but purpose unclear. Then, another folder, video files, label, indoctrination sessions. Reyes played one, black screen, Lily's voice, trembling. I don't want to believe it. But Mom lied. About Dad, about money, about me. A calm male voice responded, You're safe now, Lily. We protect truth here. Your mother hurt you. You felt it. You knew, but you were afraid to admit it. No, she hugged me, she kissed me goodnight, and hit you when you messed up, yelled when you cried, controlled your friends, your food, your sleep. That's not true. It is. We have proof. Photos, recordings, we'll show you. Screen flickered, images flashed, edited. Fake, Sarah screaming, breaking dishes, throwing clothes. Never happened. All fabricated. Lily sobbed. I don't know. You do, deep down. You've always known. We're giving you freedom, a new life. Say yes, and you're free. Long pause, sniffling, then, Yes. Sarah fell to her knees. No. That wasn't real. I never hurt her. Reyes shut the video. This is psychological torture. They found more. Other girls, same script, same lies, same fate. But one file stood out. Subject 8, unstable. Termination recommended. Name redacted, but location tagged. A cabin, deep in the Rockies, near Steamboat Springs. Reyes mobilized SWAT. Sarah begged to come. He refused. Too dangerous, she argued. Paced, finally agreed. Stayed behind, but monitored the radio. Helicopter flew over snow-covered peaks. Team rappelled down. Surrounded the cabin. Silent. Breaching charge set. Door exploded. They stormed in. Empty. Cold. Bed. Table. Chair. Sink. Blood on the floor. Fresh. Trails leading outside. Into the woods. Tracks in snow. 2 sets. 1 adult. 1 smaller. Child-sized. They followed. Gunfire erupted. From above. Sniper. 1 agent down. Others took cover. Returned fire. Returned fire. Target fled. Through trees. Dragging someone. A girl. Blonde hair. Blue coat. Lily. They gave chase. Shouted. Froze air, burned lungs. Snow deep. Slowed movement. Dunne vanished. Then a scream. High. Terrified. From a ravine. They slid down. Found her. Lily. Alone. Shivering. Hands bound. Mouth taped. Eyes wide. Alive. Sarah's daughter. Found. Rescued. Reyes held her. Wrapped in thermal blanket. Medics treated her. Wrapped in thermal blanket. Medic tree. Dehydration. But alive. They airlifted her out. Sarah met the helicopter, ran to it, saw Lily, collapsed, then crawled, reached her, touched her face. Lily. Baby, it's me. Lily blinked, looked confused, afraid. Whispered. Mom, is it really you? Yes. Yes, I'm here. I never left. I thought he said you hated me. I don't. I could never. I love you. Tears fell, both of them. Hugged, tight, like gravity depended on it. Later, hospital. Lily slept. Sarah held her hand. Reyes stood by the door. We'll find him. Dunne's still out there. Sarah nodded. He hurt her mind, more than her body. Yes, but she's strong, like you. The investigation continued. Safe passage dismantled. Over 20 girls rescued. Some had been gone for years, living fake lives, believing their families betrayed them. Rebuilding trust took time, therapy, support, patience. Lily recovered slowly, remembered fragments, the lies, the fear. The moment she doubted her mom, regretted it instantly, but couldn't escape. Dunne was careful, controlled information, isolated her, made her dependent. It was psychological warfare, and he almost won. Dunne was captured in Mexico, trying to cross the border with another girl. Same pattern, arrested, extradited, charged with kidnapping, identity fraud, psychological abuse, human trafficking. Trial lasted 6 weeks, evidence overwhelming, jury convicted on all counts, sentenced to life without parole, no appeals, no mercy. Outside the courthouse, Sarah stood with Lily. Press cameras flashed. Reporter asked, How do you feel? Sarah looked at her daughter. Lily smiled. Small, but real, Sarah said. I feel grateful we got her back. Not everyone does, Lily added. I learned something. Bad people wear kind faces. But love, real love, it doesn't lie. It stays, even when you run. They walked away, hand in hand. Life wasn't the same, would never be, but it was healing. They started therapy together. Went to support groups, spoke at schools, warned about manipulation, about emotional predators, about how fast trust can be twisted. 1 year later, they adopted a rescue dog, named her Hope, planted a tree in the backyard. For every day Lily was gone, 37 saplings, growing tall, strong, together. Sarah returned to nursing, but switched to trauma care, helped other missing children, families in crisis, became an advocate, started a foundation, Safe Light Network, to expose fake rescue groups, train educators, empower kids, teach them the difference between control and care, between fear and safety, between lies and love. Lily finished 8th grade, moved to high school, still played cello, joined the debate team, wrote an essay that went viral, title, How I Was Kidnapped Without Being Taken. Read it at national conferences, helped change laws. Now schools must teach digital literacy and emotional manipulation awareness. Her story reached millions, but at home it was simple. Dinner, laughter, walks with hope, stargazing. Lily still has nightmares, sometimes wakes up screaming. Sarah runs to her, holds her, says the same thing every time. I'm here, you're safe, I've got you. And slowly, breathing returns, fear fades, trust rebuilds, piece by piece. They don't talk about that morning often, but when they do, they remember the backpack left in the hall, the last clue, the silent warning. Sarah says now, that bag saved her because I noticed, because I didn't wait, or thing, because I refused to believe she'd leave me. Lily says, I never wanted to. I was just confused, scared. But love brought me back. This story isn't just about survival. It's about vigilance, about how fragile reality can be, how easy it is to twist truth, especially for kids, especially when they're lonely or insecure or hurting. Predators know that. They study it, exploit it. But love? Real love? It fights back. It notices small things, like a backpack in the wrong place. It asks questions, refuses to accept silence. And when the world says give up, love says keep going. Sarah could have broken, after the false lead, after the video, after the blood. But she didn't, because love isn't weak. It's relentless. And in the end, it won. If it reminds you to hold your loved ones a little tighter, to listen a little closer, to notice what's out of place, then please like this video, subscribe, and share it, because someone out there needs to hear it right now.